California Adventure in July 2011. After working at Jewel for a while, I decided that I needed a vacation. My sister Carrie found tickets to California for $89, so I decided to tag along. On July 13th at noon, our mother drove us to O'Hare International Airport, where we boarded Spirit Airlines. At first, it took a while to find our airplane since the gate number wasn't printed on the sheet, but after asking several people for help, we were able to find our gate. We boarded our plane and we got our seats right next to each other. On the 4-hour flight to California, in order to bypass time, I listened to music and movies with noise-canceling headphones, which my uncle allowed me to borrow. These were great because I was able to listen to the music and movies without having any other noise around me. After a couple hours into the flight, when I looked out the window, I saw a lot of mountains and I knew we were almost there. But first we had to stop at Las Vegas to switch airplanes to finish our journey off to California. When we arrived, we were excited because we thought we would be able to use the slot machines, but later we found out that you had to be 21, not 18. We finally arrive in LA and we go and find our sister as she picks us up at the airport. Later that night, we spent the night at her place and ate a delicious dessert that she had made us. The next day, we went to Universal Studios Hollywood. The first attraction we attended was the House of Horrors, which was a haunted house. This haunted house was actually scary because they had real people dressed up in scary costumes chasing you as you went through the house. After the haunted house, we went to go see Terminator 2 in 3D. This was really cool because unlike 3D in the movies, they had 3D on the TVs, but also acted on stage. By using 3D effects and using real-life acting on the stage, it made it seem like you were actually in the real movie. We decided to get lunch, and while eating, we were able to get pictures with the British Royal Guards. After lunch, we went on the studio tour ride. This ride was really cool because we were able to drive through many different TV and movie sets, including Desperate Housewives, Jaws, and The Grinch. This part was really cool because it simulated fake rain and a fake river flow of water.
Here comes the flood!
Oh, yeah, I do. You might want to take cover for No?
The next attraction we attended was Waterworld. Waterworld was really cool because it was actors who play roles on either side of the deacon, the bad guy, or the mariner, the good guy, who is trying to protect the secret of dry land. This performance was filled with action and stunts that were really cool to see. After a fun day at Universal, we spent the night downtown Universal. Here we saw all the Harry Potter fans in costumes and lining up to see the new movie that was coming out that night. The next day we went to Venice Beach where we saw many street performers and craft booths trying to sell their products. After Venice Beach, we rode our bikes down to Monaco Pier, which was really cool because we saw all sorts of roller coasters and people fishing. The next day we went to Redondo Beach. We spent most of the day rollerblading down Redondo and Hermoso Beach with our uncle. It was a great time spending time with my family and especially my uncle, who I only see once a year. Later that night, we went to the Redondo Beach dock, which was really cool because we got to see all the different kinds of boats that they had. The next day, we headed back to Redondo Beach to go swimming. It was extremely fun experiencing ocean waves. That night, we went to the Lego store in downtown Disney. The Lego store was really cool because they had Disney stars made up of Legos. Before heading home, we stopped at the Disney Hotel to take some pictures with Mickey Mouse. The next day, we headed through traffic as we made our way up to Hollywood. Today, we hiked up about an hour into the journey to the Hollywood sign before my sisters wanted to give up. It was extremely hot that day, so we decided to take pictures where we currently were and decided to head back. The views were just absolutely amazing. After the previous long day of hiking, we decided to go back to Universal Studios. This time we went to the Universal Animal Actors Show. This show was really cool because it was performed by a bunch of animals that would do all sorts of crazy things. By using a green screen, it makes the bird look like it's actually flying in the air. The next attraction that we attended was the special effects stage. At this attraction, they reveal many of the tricks that movie directors use to make an event seem to be real. By using green screens, movie directors are able to input any backgrounds they want into their movie, making their movie look extremely real. My sister Carrie volunteered to be one of their actors, and as you can see, they show how a green screen goes into effect.
Just right, you get Carrie on the skyline of this huge downtown city. Turn on the fan, take a deep breath in, Carrie. Feel the wind blowing through your hair. Yeah, it's like a shampoo commercial, there you go. Now, you were just at some big 2020 cocktail party, some big hairy guy was hitting on you. You had to get outside for a fresh breath of air. Go ahead, stretch up to the sky, Carrie, stretch up. Go ahead, oh no, the big hairy guy followed you. Scream, Carrie, scream.
Jerry!
Nowadays, blood has to be more realistic. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to show you Bonnie's blood.
What?
Here we go.
Whoa, Kurt, you're going to amputate my arm?
Oh, I'm not going to amputate it. I'm just going to cut it off.
But no, Kurt!
What?
This is my favorite right hand.
It's your only right hand.
That's why it's my favorite.
All right. Well, I have to demonstrate this on somebody.
Carrie! Come on
Give
here,
Carrie a big hand, everybody. Come on, give Carrie a big hand. Now, don't worry, Carrie. Don't worry, audience. We're not going to use this big, scary machete. That would be mean. We're just going to use this little sharp knife to go through her arm. It'll get through the bone quicker. So that'll be nice and sharper. There you go. Put out your right hand. Put out your right hand. Yeah, there you go. Very trusting. And don't worry. Don't worry. This is going to hurt a lot. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Ah! I should mention, kids, don't try this at home.
Right. Try it at a friend's house.
Here we go. Ah! You need a big scream. You need a big blood-curdling scream. Go for it right now. That was cute. You're still gonna die.
Right. If you guys are a little squeamish, you might want to turn away.
And if you're a lot squeamish, check out the side screens.
Oh, it's like a cooking show.
It is.
Aaron,
Nice
get
and
the
big
side
right
screens.
in. Here we go. Oh my God! 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 I don't know! Yeah, it's a fake knife. It's a fake knife, everybody. Come on now. Here's a cut out the blade. This little bulb right here, we squeeze the bulb. The blood spurts out for a very realistic effect. And it's also very realistic when your victim is smiling. That also helps too. That was fantastic, Carrie. Give Carrie a big hand. Wow, your scream, I got scared. That was a good scream.
I know, right?
That was great. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. You put your camera here. Let's get a picture of you on the set. Oh, you got to take the card? You know what I got to do? Come on out here. We'll do it about the monsters over here.
Oh, fun.
That was so fun, Carrie.
I wanna
Great
be-
scream. We're not going to have you scream this time. We're just going to do it like a monster pose. Be like a
You gotta tag me in this, okay?
Okay. Be like a give me that monster. There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
Excuse me.
Crazy lady! What are you? Who are you? You scared Carrie. Have Carrie!
The next ride that we went on to was the Revenge of the Mummy. This ride was fun because this was the first actual roller coaster that we went on, and the roller coaster went really fast and even went backwards. My sisters and I became addicted to this ride, and we rode it about 10 times. The last ride that we went on was the Jurassic Park ride. I was really scared because the drop was 85 feet, and I hate big drops. I was glad that we had went on this ride last because at the end of the huge drop was a bunch of water and everyone on the ride got soaked from head to toe. After a fun day at the park, we headed back to Aaron's apartment and went to bed. Today was our last day in California and Karen and I were really sad to leave. We made it back in Chicago and now we enjoyed telling our friends and family about the adventures that took place in California.